Alright, today I'll be talking about my league start for Path of Exile 3.28 Mirage League. I'll also explain how I got into PoE and what it is for anyone that hasn't played it. This will be a series. The next video will be Act 1, so stay tuned. I'll be going through the entire campaign, all 10 acts, all of the maps, maybe the Void Stones, depending on how my build is for bossing. I know they reworked the Atlas again, so I'm excited to see what's new. But this won't be a guide. I won't be speedrunning. Mapping is why I play this game, but getting there takes me a while. I'm not gonna be super optimal during the campaign. I'll be missing stuff and backtracking for them. So yeah, I'm just gonna be cruising through the acts. Some backstory real quick. Jed is the one that got me into PoE. I was trying out Diablo 4 and I told him that, not gonna lie, this is kinda boring. It felt slow to me. Now, I'm sure it would have picked up the more I played, but first impressions last, you know? And this is me coming from Warframe, League of Legends, Earth specifically, okay? And don't even get me started on Era Mayhem, bruh. But Jed, knowing me well, suggested PoE. The only reason he didn't suggest it earlier was because PoE is just a lot. There's so much going on, and I'm not really the type to dig deep into a game. But figuring out PoE sure was fun. I only get to do this 3 times a year for like 2 weeks before my dopamine receptors gets fried, but I love it. If this is your first time hearing about Path of Exile, or PoE for short, it's a top-down ARPG like Diablo, but a lot more brain rot. You choose a class, pick your main ability, blast enemies, get tons of loot, and try not to die. The story is, you're an exile fighting to survive through hordes of monsters in the world of Rayclass. And yeah, that's about all the lore I know. But this is your passive tree, so if that passive tree didn't make you click away, you might as well like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, because at this point, you're one of us. Stay sane, Exile. And when I first played PoE, my very first build was Necromancer. I'm a big solo leveling fan, so I always call Necromancer builds Sungjin Woo builds. But for my first time, I didn't really follow a guide. I was just summoning zombies and skeletons and playing for the vibes, you know? No 40k on the line. And I learned visual clarity in this game is non-existent. Like, it's not real. What the heck? Like, there's just so much going on. And look at that. My next build was another Necromancer, but this time it was summoning Raging Spirits, SRS. And I kind of followed the guide. I followed Baylor Mage. He does a guide every league. This is for 327 keepers, but he's using old gameplay because it's pretty much the same build every single time, but you summon these little balls and your balls attack the enemy and they go boom. This is also the first time I got my Void Stones. I learned that there are mapper builds and SRS is more on the bosser side, so beating the Shaper, the Elder, pretty easy. But then next time I wanted to try a mapper, so I went with Tornado Shot. And I don't remember who I was following. It could have been Bubgun, maybe Crouching Tuna. This is what the gameplay looks like. I know you start as Lightning Arrow in the campaign, swap later on to Tornado Shot, but this is mapping. You just off screen every single enemy, and oh my gosh, mapping is so fun. It's why I play the game. And the only thing is, I was hella squishy. Like, it's a 6 portal build, so if something looks at me the wrong way, I'm gone. And that's why the next league I was like, alright, let me try being a tank, and I played Volcanic Fissure of Snaking. So this is another Fubgun video. It was great. It was nice not needing every portal on every map, but the stim wasn't there. Like, Volcanic Fissure had great clear, but it wasn't the same as Tornado Shot, you know? And especially since a lot of these build guides, they are showing the peak of the peak. So a lot of it is endgame builds where they're just one-shotting everyone, but the progression's not usually like that. In comparison, that's when I tried the minor builds. My very first one was Hex Blast, and I was just thinking, if I just kill everything before it kills me, then I don't really need to build tank. That is my defense, killing them. So I was stimming. I throw a bunch of mines, before the boss even spawns, and boom, it was gone. And it was pretty good for mapping too. But then, yeah, they gutted the build. It's gone. Can't play Hex Blast anymore. GG or GGG. That's when I tried Exang Reap. So holy moly, oh my goodness, Exsanguinate Clear is insane. Like, this is why I play PoE. This is the stim. I enjoyed mapping so much with this build. Like, you just shoot out this tendrils of blood and your entire map is gone. For the Reap side of things, I didn't really learn how blood charges work, so my Reap and bossing was basically non-existent. But oh my gosh, going through every single map and clearing it was so much fun. But this league, I wanted to try something new. I am going Glacial Cascade of the Fissure Miner as an elementalist. All the other miners were shadows, so either trickster or saboteur, but this one is elementalist. As a witch, I'm back to my origins. And I'll be following Smokey's guide. This is her video on it. Honestly, it looks pretty fun. It looks like it has the same clear as Exsanguinate, and I don't have to do the swap for Reap when it comes to bossing. Like, she's just using the Glacial Cascade for the Searing Exile. I can't wait. Yeah, so I'll be following Smokey. She made a video on it. There's also this guy, the Banana, and he's doing like a Act 1 to 10 run with the Elementalist, and I'm so excited to try this RF. I've never tried RF. I know it's like the boomer build. Walking simulator where you just have RF on and then everything you walk past dies. So I'm excited to try that out. I know it can be a bit complicated making it work, but we'll see. I'm excited for that. The way Glacial Cascades basically work is you throw the mines and it activates Glacial Cascade, and the Fissure version, the transfigured version, creates overlapping hits, so it can absolutely melt bosses, at least based on the video. So we'll see how it is. As for how mines work in general, if you've never played this playstyle, mines are basically you throw them on the ground and then they reserve mana, and then you can detonate them to cast the skill. What allows this to happen is the high impact mine support, I think. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just copy the build and put all the gems together, but based on the description, how I understand it is if you link high impact mine support to any skill, it puts that skill into the mine, so when you throw it and it activates, it throws the skill. And you can have like you can have up to like several mines at once, and yeah, you get this, whatever this is, you know, visual clarity. Welcome to PoE. This is already on like max settings, so it just goes to show what the visual clarity on PoE looks like. Another thing with miner builds is there's like a rhythm to it. So you throw down your mines, you move, throw down your mines, you move, and it's kind of like you get into this flow state of mine, walk, and I don't know, I find it fun. Like, I don't mind it. Of course, standing still would have been peak, but with all the after death mechanics in PoE, like, man, it's so hard if you're not 10k. You kind of just die. Also, yeah, Smokey describes this as, she mentions that it's a pretty squishy build. She makes it look easy, but that's because she's a good player. Like, you see her doing the bosses. Yeah, she's like, she knows the mechanics. She's like dodging things. For someone like me who doesn't know what's going on, it's not gonna look like this. I'm gonna be dying a lot. But regardless, I'm still excited to see how it works. And since this is a mapper build, another important thing to have is a filter. So the way it works is you have this filter from Filter Blade by Neversing. You basically turn on and turn off whatever you want to see while you're playing the game. This is for the entire game, so from the campaign through the end game, you get to choose what you see on the screen. And again, with a game like PoE where you already don't know what's going on, this is very important. So that's what the filters are for. The website is Filterblade XYZ by Neversing. You should check it out. Absolutely have one. And yeah, as for my end game, I don't know what to do yet. I have a mapper build, so I'll probably just be running maps. I'll see how my bossing feels, but I mean, I shouldn't be comparing to Smokey, but since it's her build, she made it look easy. So I'm hoping it goes the same for me. I don't know, but we'll see how it is. I'll try to make a I'll try to get all the void stones. I know they reworked the Atlas, so it's going to be a little bit different. So I'm excited to explore that. I've tried Harvest before with Hex Blast. I've tried blasting P16s with Delirium and Breach on Exsanguinate, and oh my gosh, I will definitely try that again. So running and clearing was just so much fun. Yeah, we'll see what other mechanics I can try. I mean, I'm excited for the Mirage. From the way I understand it is 3 cards pop up and it duplicates the map basically. So if you had a Delirium with 3 breaches, well, you're gonna have 6 total. So I'm excited for that too. And for those that don't know what, I mean, if you've watched this far, I'm sure you know what the Atlas looks like. So this is what the Atlas looks like. So yeah, there's like a new grid separating them. And I think, yeah, I don't even know where the void stones are. I think it's like over here, this top area over there. Yeah, it's like there's separation now. And the Atlas tree, well, you thought the passive tree was it. Well, let me show you the Atlas tree. So if you didn't click away for the second time after seeing this, I mean, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And once again, you're one of us now. Stay sane, Exile. So that's my plan for this league. I think Shamir is doing Flicker again. That guy loves melee builds. He gets his stem from Flicker. But the way it works is it literally just teleports you to every single enemy and kills it. That's literally it. Like, look at this. You're just bang, 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 bang. You're basically a pinball. And then there's Jed. I mean, I don't even know what he's doing. That man makes like 3 builds every league because, I mean, he can. He's so lucky. Oh my gosh, he's so lucky with the drops that me and Shamir are basically begging him for an allowance every single league. Like, this guy dropped a Mage Blood while we were literally joking how funny it would be to randomly drop one right now. And it does. It was like past midnight, we're falling asleep, and then it just shows up. I wish I was recording back then, but no mirror yet though, so he still has to get that. And I promise that if I ever get a mirror, I will buy one of these supporter packs. Like, they look so cool, and they do come in tiers, so there's 30, 60, 90 USD. Maybe I'll buy the most expensive one. I don't know. Maybe I get a full stack from the Genesis tree. I might buy one. I don't know. But for sure, I will get at least, well, I mean, it's the smallest one, so I have to. But I will definitely get one if I ever get my mirror. So I'm excited for that. I mean, it could be this league. Who knows? So if you've made it this far, again, thank you for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe like it's a strong box. I'm not promising any perfect gameplay, but there will be vibes for sure. And a lot of backtracking, so watch out for that. Comment what you think about minor builds. Are you a mines enjoyer like me, or you hate the playstyle and you're Shamir who likes Flicker? Disgusting. Tell me your favorite build, how you got into PoE. I'm always curious how people got started into playing this game because it's a lot. It's a lot to get into. Next video will be Act 1. I'll be cruising, getting distracted, dying to Rovas. We'll see you there.